parade and then they'll be brought onto the track. Okay? Now, this season, the RTC Sports Tourism Race Day is sponsored by Edwards Collection. Now, what is Edwards Collection? So it's a fantastic collection of luxury villas. Just to give you a couple of locations, Villa Mairana, Ahangama, the Sandals in Balapitia, Family House, Gold Fort, the Frangipani Tree in Talpe, the Far Pavilion, Pinnavara, the Hermitage, which is in Kandy, Hill Rise, which is in Norelia, and also Chatsworth Tea Estate Bungalow in Kandy. That's the fabulous collection of Edwards Collection. Let's put our hands together for our sponsor, Edwards Collection, everybody. And also, I did mention earlier about the next racing days. Tourism Race Day, 30th of March, Martu Tisvilla. And there's another one in April, 7th of April, that's called the Visit Sri Lanka Race Day. That's 7th of April. Then, in the month of April, there are 2 more racing days, and that's the big one, which is going to happen on the 14th of April. Alut Aurudu Dawsa. 14th of April, and that's the customary RTC Governors Cup Race Day. Hey, by the way, the runners have come onto the parade ring. The runners have come onto the parade ring. Have a look to your left. And this is for race number 2. Race number 2. So have a look. So if I may run through the runners for race number 2, and that's for the Hillrise Villa and Stables Trophy, which will be run at 11:45. Have a look to your left to the parade ring. We have Big Treasure, owned by Mr. Hassan Gujaratna and Mrs. Papa Jayaratna. And we have Glittering, owned by Mrs. Dagmar Wool. We have Queen's Hall, owned by Mr. Hassan Gujaratna and Mrs. Papa Jayaratna. Then we have Sahara, owned by Edward Stables. Muirfield, owned by Mr. Gamini Jayaratna and Mrs. Chamari Jayaratna. Well, I've been made to understand is withdrawn due to veterinary reasons. And Goldsworth, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Edwards. So, those are the 5 runners who will be vying for the Hillrise Villa and Stables Trophy. So, the runners are doing their usual parading in the ring, in the midst of the officials, the jockeys and also the trainers, and very soon the runners and riders will be brought onto the track. So our time is like 11:35-ish. So very soon the runners and riders will be coming onto the track. The race number 2, like the first one, which is a race that will be run to a distance of 1,070 meters. So it's another 1,070 meter race. So the starting point will be the same like the first one. So this one will have 5 runners. Originally it was to be 6 runners, but now it's brought down to 5 runners. So let's find out. Big Treasure, Glittering, Queen's Hall, Sahara, and Goldsworth. So 11:45 in the scheduled commencement time. A lot of activity, a lot of effort put in by the officials and also the support team. There's a major support team that's supporting the smooth functioning of the races. It's not easy, and it's a very professional job in all areas in order to make sure that you enjoy a good race and everything goes on in a professional note. So runners are still circling around in the parade ring. The RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024. Race number 2, the Hillrise Villa and Stables Trophy. And while we wait for the runners and riders to come on to the track, once again, our heartfelt thanks to our official print media partner, which is the hugely diversified Vijay newspapers. The official online digital media partner is Newswire and Yahoo. The official news partner is News First. The official radio partner is Yes 101. The official television partner is TV1. And also the official hospitality partner, Hillrise Norelia and the Blackpool Hotel. And also the entire race day is sponsored by the Edwards Collection, renowned for luxury villas in Sri Lanka. Alright, so taking over from the commentary box, Harsha, over to you.
Thank you so much, Clifford. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second race now, which is going to be run. Scheduled time is supposed to be 11:45 a.m. All the runners are circling in the paddock right now. This is the race for Class 3 horses. The horses rated 20 to 40 and distance to run about 1070 meters. And winner will be taking over a trophy plus Sri Lankan rupees over 50,000. And second place will be 30,000, and third place they'll be taking home 20,000. Let me take through the runners of the second race. First one will be Big Treasure, air support out of Crown Princess. It's a bay mare, 8-year-old, owned by Mr. Hasanga Jairatne and Mrs. Paba Jairatne, and ridden by beg your pardon, it's trained by SV Madhyalagan and ridden by K. Rajesh. And the second one in the card will be Glittering, ace out of Razia, bay mare, 13-year-old. It's owned by Mrs. Dagma Hole, trained by SD Mahesh and ridden by L. Ravikumar. Number 3 in the card is Queen's Hall, what's the script out of Sparking Crystal, owned by Mr. Hasanga Jairatne and Mrs. Paba Jairatne, trained by SV Madhyalagan and ridden by P. Vikram. And the fourth one in the card, which is drawn 2 in the gates, will be Sahara, Netwiz out of Marisa Go. Sara is a bay mare, 9-year-old, and owned by Edward Stables, trained by SD Mahesh and ridden by Akash Agarwal. And the last one in the card will be number 6, God's Word. It's a grey mare, 9-year-old, diffident out of Calista. It's owned by Mr. and Mrs. Edwards, trained by SD Mahesh and ridden by jockey PS Kaviraj. And also please note, ladies and gentlemen, in this race, horse number 2, Glittering, will be led early to the starting gates, as well as horse number 4, Sahara, will be led early to the starting gates. I repeat, in this race, number 2, Glittering, and number 4, Sahara, will be led early to the starting gates without the rider. And number 5, Muirfield, has been withdrawn on veterinary grounds, and that reduced the field to 5 runners for this Hillrise Villa and Stables Trophy. As you can see, it's horse number 4, Sahara, walking in front of the grandstands, making a way towards the starting gates, riderless. As you can see in the paddock, all the remaining 4 runners are circling in the paddock, waiting for trainers to give instructions to the jockeys.
Watching you, a la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Come on, a la 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 long, a la 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 long, long.
Here we have the runners making their way onto the track. Horse number 1, Big Treasure, ridden by K. Rajesh, followed by horse number 2, that's Glittering, ridden by L. Ravikumar, and the next runner is number 3, Queen's Hall, ridden by P. Vikram, and we have a grey horse, God's Word, ridden by P.S. Kaviraj. All 4 runners making their way to the gates now, passing in front of you, all the patrons in front of the gans. I repeat, horse number 1, Big Treasure, ridden by K. Rajesh, and horse number 2 is Glittering, ridden by L. Ravikumar. Horse number 6, that is God's Word, ridden by P.S. Kaviraj, and horse number 3, Queen's Hall, ridden by P. Vikram.
So I say to myself, if she loves me or not. But the dread I know that love is his together. With a little bit of this and a little bit of that, the lyrics goes on the attack. My tongue gets tied, and that's no lie. I'm looking in your eyes. I'm looking in your big brown eyes, ooh, girl. And I've got this to say to you, hey, girl, I want to make you sweat, sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. Girl, I want to make you sweat, sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Ooh yeah. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, long, long. One more time. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, long. Sing it. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, long. Yeah. Woo 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 wee. Yeah. I'm looking in your big brown eyes. Ooh yeah. And I've got this to say to you. Hey. Girl, I want to make you sweat, sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. Girl, I want to make you sweat, sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, long. Yeah.
Welcome back, patrons. We have 4 runners who have reached the starting gates and waiting for Glittering to come. Remaining Big Treasure, Stormont, Queen's Hall, and Sahara are circling behind the stalls. We can see Sahara being rolled without the rider as it has reached the starting gates without the rider. Once again, this is the second race of the day, that is Hillrise Villa and Stables Trophy for class 3 horses rated 20 to 40 and distance to run about 1070 meters. We have 5 runners lined up for this race. That is horse number 1 Big Treasure, number 2 Glittering, horse number 3 Queen's Hall, number 4 will be Sahara, and the last runner number 6 is God's Word. Loading operations to commence from any moment from now, and the first one to be tried without the rider will be Sahara. Rider of Sahara is standing inside the gates. Sahara being tried. Sahara being tried with the help of handlers. We can see Sahara being bit resilient to get inside the stalls. Lots of efforts have been put into get Sahara inside the gates. Oh, Sahara has been reared up inside the stalls and drops the rider and very playful behind the gates. We have to wait for the starter to check on the horse. As soon as it was stalled, Sahara reared up and came out of the gates. There is a bit delay in the start of the second race. As we can see, the The two runners, Godsword and Sahara, will be loaded without the riders. Now being brought behind the stalls is Godsword. Godsword was bit reluctant to be backed in from the stalls. There's an announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Godsword has been withdrawn on veterinary grounds. Thus, loading operations commences. And the first ones to get in will be Queen's Hall. Queen's Hall gets in. The second one, next one to be tried is Big Treasure. Blinds has been put on Big Treasure. After the withdrawal of Godsword, the field has reduced to 4 runners. Now gets in quietly is Big Treasure. The next one being tried is Sahara Riderless. And that will be the last one to be tried. Glittering has walked inside the stalls. All the 4 runners in the gates waiting for starters' orders. For the second race, that is Hillrise Villa and Stables Trophy. Awaiting for the starter calls. Rider getting back on Sahara. Four runners inside the gates, and the way they're racing for the second race of the day. Hitting the front is Queen's Hall, then comes Big Treasure, followed by Glittering, and the last one will be Queen's Hall. As they pass the 800 meters now, it's Queen's Hall, the leader, from Big Treasure running second, then comes Sahara and joined by Glittering. They wheel around the first left-handed turn. It continues to be Big Treasure, the leader, by about a length in front of Queen's Hall. Then comes Sahara. Left standing in the gates, I guess it's Glittering. There we have only 3 runners entering the stretch, taking the final band. As they enter, wheel around the band and enter the final running, it's Queen's Hall, the leader, by about a length in front of Sahara, followed by Big Treasure on the outside. Tailing the field is Glittering. Inside the final 200 and 100 meters, it's going to be Queen's Hall by about a length in front of Sahara, and then comes Big Treasure. Wait for the official numbers. And ending up last, ran detached, was number 2, Glittering. So here we finish the second race of the day. We'll wait for the official winner from the judges. It was a close finish between Big Treasure, Queen's Hall and Sahara as they go past the wire. It was a very tight finish in the last 100 meters, ladies and gentlemen. It was the best show put up by Big Treasure, Queen's Hall and Sahara. They were fighting for the supremacy for the second race, that is Hillrise Villa and Stables Trophy. We'll wait for the official result from the judges. Over to you, Clifford.
Thank you, Harsha. Thank you very much. That was race number 2, the Hillrise Villa and Stables Trophy race. Come on, put your hands together for the winner. We're waiting for the official results to come on display. All right.
Patrons, we have the winner, that's Queen's Hall, and we will wait for the photo finish for the second and third place by the judges. Winner is Queen's Hall, number 3. Queen's Hall, owned by Mr. Hasanga Jairatne and Mrs. Papa Jairatne, trained by SV Madhyalagan and ridden to victory by P. Vikram. Over to you, Clifford.
Thank you, Harsha. Thank you very much. While we wait for the official results to come, the cameras are clicking because we have the winner photo opportunity, Queen's Hall. As we wait for the official results, many congratulations, Queen's Hall, owned by Mr. Hasanga Jairatne and Mrs. Papa Jairatne, and trainer SV Madhyalagan, and the winning jockey P. Vikram. Come on, put your hands together for the winning combination. And look to your right, you will see the official results coming up. Number 1, number 2, and number 3 will come up. The winner, first runner-up and second runner-up, will come up in the results display as we have come to the conclusion of Hillrise Villa and Stables Trophy. We're done with race number 2. Looking forward to the big one, the biggest one for today, the RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024, and that is the signature race, and that is for the RTC Sports Tourism Trophy, which is coming up at 12:20. So we have 20 minutes to go. We have 20 minutes to go, and in that time we'll be having the trophy presentation as well. So stick around to enjoy the glitz and glamour of all the excitement, the races, and also the trophy and prize presentations as well. So the main race for today, the RTC Sports Tourism Trophy, will happen at 12:20. Get ready for that. And also before that, we'll be presenting the trophies for race number 1 and race number 2. And the trophy presentation area is here. Trophy presentation area is here. So we want you to focus your attention to this area. If you can see the trophies, these are the trophies and also the cash prizes that will be presented shortly. So get ready for the trophy and the prize presentation. So before that, we need to see the official results also coming up in the display. So all this action is captured and streamed live on the Royal Turf Club Facebook page and also the YouTube channel as well. The RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024, sponsored by Edwards Collection, Luxury Villas in Sri Lanka. In a moment, we're getting ready for the trophy presentation. And while we get ready for that, we can have some music from our DJ, Mark Du. it's presentation time. So focus, people, please focus your attention to the trophy area. A very colorful area with lots of flowers and also, most importantly, the prestigious trophies. So 2 trophies and 2 separate prize givings will happen, and that's for race number 1 and race number 2. Okay, so firstly for race number are Manjunath, Chief Stipendary Steward and Senior Handicapper. And also, we'd like to invite Madam Dr. Inakan Pitts, one of the judges, to accompany our guest of honor. Let's put our hands together for the presentation party. Come on, people, make some noise. We're getting ready for the presentation of the Yes 101 Challenge Trophy, which is sponsored by our official radio partner, Yes 101. Your Excellency, gentlemen, welcome on stage. All right, the presentation party is ready. Madam Dr. Inakan Pitts, we'd like to invite you as well, one of the judges. Madam Eke, we'd like to invite you also to join us in the presentation area. And then the presentation party is complete. And then the presentation of the trophy is going to happen. All right, hope everyone is ready. Right, the first race was Yes 101 Challenge Trophy race. All right, we're going to add one more gentleman to the presentation party, and that'll be the General Manager of Grand Hotel Norelia. Mrs. Suresh Abbas, we'd like to invite you, General Manager of the Grand Hotel. That's a grand old lady, the Grand Hotel, that stands as an iconic building in Little England, Norelia. So these are gentlemen who gives leadership to the Grand Hotel. Right, welcome Mr. Abbas on stage. Right, the presentation party is now complete. Right, we're good to go. So, the RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024, sponsored by the Edwards Collection, race number 1, Yes 101 Challenge Trophy, and the winning trophy is going to be presented, and the winner, very comfortable win there, Street Cat. Put your hands together for Street Cat, and the winning forces behind Street Cat, the owner, Mr. Hassan Jayaratna and Mrs. Papa Jayaratna, trainer S.V. Madhyalagan and jockey P. Vikram. Can we invite the 3 combinations on stage, Mr. Madhyalagan and winning jockey Vikram as well. Anitaiga, put it up. Come on, make some noise, people. There you go. This is S.P. Madhyalagan and P. Vikram to join us on stage. You're the winning combinations between the success of Street Cat. To the last moment, no one knew who was going to win, but in the final couple of minutes, Street Cat was really spearheading and getting a comfortable win there. Many congratulations, Street Cat. Well done. All right. We request the presentation party to remain. Our presentation party will remain as we are now going to move on to the next presentation. And to join the presentation party, we'd like to very warmly invite Madam Purni Edwards, the chairperson of Edwards Collection, and also Kevin Sansoni, sales manager, sales and marketing manager for Edwards Collection. And we'd like to invite both of you to join us on stage. Let's put our hands together. Edwards Collection is the sponsor of the RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024. All right, so we're back on track. Right, we're back on track. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, to keep you waiting on stage. Right, the presentation of the Hillrise Villa and Stables Trophy. And the winner, as you saw, put your hands together for Queen's Hall. Sorry that people, well, Queen's Hall owned by Mr. Hasanga Jayaratne and Mrs. Prabha Jayaratne and trained by S.P. Madhyalagan and jockey P. Vikram. Let's put our hands together one more time for Queen's Hall, the winner of Hillrise Villa and Stables Trophy. Now, before the presentation party leaves the stage, I would like to take a few moments of Your Excellency, of your time, to speak to you, because I believe this is the first time that you're coming to second time. Yes, he says second time, Your Excellency, you're visiting the race course in Nuwara Eliya. Tell us what you feel about your experience up to now.
Thank you very much. I feel happy to be here in Nuwara Eliya and to see the turf clubs, Royal Turf Clubs, also organizing another events for this year, which is similar like in Malaysia, whereby we have also in Malaysia, when I talk to my friend here, is now that we have polo for the horses, we have endurance kind of horse riding, and we have equestrian also. Then we have also race horses in Kuala Lumpur itself. So as what we have already invited everybody to come to Malaysia, I also invited people to see more about Sri Lanka in Nuwara Eliya in the Royal Turf Club. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you very much. Well, we know that Malaysia is a hotspot for tourism and in the world, and also Sri Lanka also has become a very important hotspot for tourism with the political and economic stability that Sri Lanka is enjoying. And you told us by your comments that the sports tourism in Malaysia is also big, and in Sri Lanka also we want to make sports tourism big. And I'm sure as the diplomatic link between Sri Lanka and Malaysia, you have a great role. You can play a great role to attract more and more Malaysian tourists to Sri Lanka. Any special plans that you have, Your Excellency?
We are thankful to the government of Malaysia, especially to the President, Ranil Wickremesinghe, and the Prime Minister, as well as the Minister of Tourism, for encouraging Malaysians to come here. In fact, when I told the Prime Minister last time, We have 4 direct flights from Kuala Lumpur to Colombo, Malaysia Airlines, Sri Lankan Airlines, Batik Air as well as Asia. And we encourage more people to come to Sri Lanka to enjoy a lot of tourism products here. As I mentioned also, even the small state like Malacca in Malaysia, we encourage, we have more than 7 million tourists yearly. And for the whole Malaysia, we
very much. You may now leave the stage. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you. And that's our guest of honor, His Excellency Badli Hisham Adam, the Malaysian High Commissioner to Sri Lanka and the Ambassador of Malaysia to the Maldives. Thank you very much. Right, so race number 2 is done and complete. So we're done with the presentation as well. So which means we're getting ready for race number 3. Race number 3 is the signature race. And let's see the parade ring. So very soon you'll see the runners and riders coming to the parade ring. Race number 3 will be the RTC Sports Tourism Trophy. That is the signature race for today, the RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024, sponsored by Edwards Collection. So get ready for the next race, which will happen at 12:20 approximately. Tau Vinadi Pahaking. Other Visheshitama racing called the RTC Sports. the RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024, sponsored by Edwards Collections. So look to your left. As you look to your left, you can see the parade ring, and we have the runners for the signature race, the RTC Sports Tourism Trophy race. That's the signature race for today, and we can see the runners in the midst of the officials doing the usual parading in the parade ring, together with the trainers and also the owners as well, and the riders, of course. And very soon the runners and riders will be coming on to the track. So Harsha, you ready to take over?
Thank you, Mr. Clifford. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the feature race of the day, that is RTC Sports Tourism Trophy. This will be the third race of the day, and this is the race for Class 1 horses. That's the topmost class in the horses. And these are the horses rated 60 and above, and distance to run about 1400 meters. The distance in this race will be 1400 meters, like 300 meters more than the first two races. We have 4 challengers running for this race. Let me take you through the card. The horse number 1 is Here and Now, Summit out of Lambency, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Edwards, trained by S.T. Mahesh and ridden by L. Ravikumar. Number 2 in the card is Western Wind. It's a bay horse, 12-year-old, Western Virginia out of Miraflores, owned by Mr. Hassan Jairatne and Mrs. Paba Jairatne, trained by S.V. Madhyalagan and ridden by jockey P. Vikram. Number 3 in the card we have Royal Crystal, Western Aristocrat out of Sparkling Crystal. It's a bay horse, 8-year-old, owned by Edward Stables and trained by S.T. Mahesh. And Royal Crystal will be ridden by jockey P.S. Kaviraj. Number 4 in the card is Santos, Burden of Proof out of Flamingo Fan. It's a chestnut horse, 12-year-old, ridden by Akash Agarwal, and it's owned by Mr. Dagmar Hole, trained by S.T. Mahesh. We have 4 runners lined up for this feature event of the day, that is RTC Sports Tourism Trophy. Runners are out from the paddock now. They're making their way onto the track to head towards the starting stalls. The first one out of the paddock is number 3, Royal Crystal. We can see number 1 Here and Now walking out of the paddock. Once again, I repeat, this is the feature event of the day, RTC Sports Tourism Trophy for Class 1 horses. 4 runners are Here and Now, Western Wind, Royal Crystal and Santos. As you can see, 3 runners, that is Western Wind, Santos and Here and Now, walking in front of the stalls. Sorry, beg your pardon, walking in front of the grandstands. 2 runners have reached the starting stalls, waiting for Here and Now to reach the starting gates. Now we have Santos, who has almost reached the gates, 3 runners behind the stalls, circling behind the stalls, that is Western Wind, Royal Crystal and Santos.
Jungle life, I'm far away from nowhere. On my own, like Tarzan boy. Hide and seek, I play alone where I should cross the forest, monkey business on a sunny afternoon. Jungle life, I'm living in the open. Native beat that carries on. Burning bright, I find a blood to signal to the sky. I see a wonder, there's a message get to you. Night to night, give me order, taste the night. Give me the order, night to night. Give me the order, Jungle life, you're far
Yes,
away
ladies and
from
gentlemen,
nothing.
we have Here and Now at the stalls now. All the 4 runners have reached the starting gates for the feature event, that is RTC Sports Tourism Trophy for Class 1 horses rated 60 and above. The first one to be tried is Western Wind. Western Wind gets in the stall number 1. Three more runners to get inside the stalls. That's number 3 Royal Crystal, number 4 Santos and number 1 Here and Now. The next one being tried is number 3 Royal Crystal in the colors of Edward Stables. Royal Crystal gets in, 2 runners inside the gates and waiting for the other 2 runners. The next one being tried is Here and Now. Here and Now is owned by Mr. and Mr. Edwards. Here and Now is being tried with the blindfolds on. Here and Now gets in quietly. 3 runners inside the gates, and last one being tried is Santos. All the 4 runners inside the gates waiting for the starter call for the feature event of the day. And they're away and racing for the 3rd race of the day as they sort themselves out. It's Santos who decides to take it up from Royal Crystal running second, and then comes Western Wind, and tailing the field is Here and Now. As they go behind the Municipal Council building, they're climbing up the hill. It continues to be Santos the leader by about a length in front of Royal Crystal running second. Then comes Here and Now and Western Wind joining and retailing the field. As they go past 1,000-meter marker now, it continues to be Santos by about a length in front of Royal Crystal running second. Now making a quick forward move on the outside is Here and Now, and tailing the field is Western Wind. They pass the Nanoya junction now. It is Here and Now who decides to take it up. Here and Now is the leader by about 4-5 lengths in front of Santos running second. Then comes Royal Crystal, and tailing the field is Western Wind. Inside the final 400 meters, round the turn and into the straight, it's Here and Now the leader by about 4 lengths in front of Santos and Royal Crystal fighting for the second place. Running last at the stage is Western Wind. Inside the final 200, it's Here and Now who has kicked on gamely by about 5 to 6 lengths in front of the field. Here and Now is going to win the race, that is RTC Sports Tourism Trophy, by about 5-6 lengths in front of Royal Crystal, followed by Western Wind running third, and running last is Santos. Here we have the winner, guys. It's Here and Now, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Edwards, winning the feature race of the day, that is RTC Sports Tourism Trophy for Class 1 horses, ridden to victory by L. Ravi Kumar, and Here and Now is trained by trainer SD Mahesh. Let's hear a round applause for the Here and Now. Over to you, Clifford.
Thank you, Harsha. Thank you very much. The feature race at the RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024, sponsored by Edwards Collection, and what a win that was, what a lead that was, and congratulations Here and Now. We're waiting for the official results to come, but until such time, come on, put your hands together. Can we have a cheer for Here and Now? Owned by Mr. and Mrs. Edwards and also trained by S.D. Mahesh, and the winning jockey L. Ravi Kumar. So waiting for Here and Now to appear before you, right in front of you, and we'll be taking a couple of photos like what we did before, and then we will see the official results also coming up, and also we'll be having the prize presentation as well. The RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024, sponsored by Edwards Collection, and we are once again deeply thankful to a couple of very special guests who are here to grace this occasion. Our chief guest this morning and afternoon, Mr. Charles Gajabahu, the chairman of the Sri Lanka Tourism Promotion Bureau. Well, his presence is definitely very, very important, because this is all about promoting sports tourism in Sri Lanka. And also, as our guest of honor, His Excellency Badley Shah Madam, the Malaysian High Commissioner to Sri Lanka, and also the Ambassador of Malaysia to the Maldives. And they were very warmly welcomed in the premises of the racecourse here in Aurelia by the Executive Committee of the Royal Turf Club. So, we're having a fantastic day. This is day number one, but it's not the end of the horse racing season in Norelia, because 2024 is very promising. Saturday 30th, Sunday 7th, Sunday 14th April, and Sunday 28th April. And also standing out will be the 14th April Governor's Cup Race Day. All right, the spotlight falling on the winner. Spotlight falling on the winner. That's definitely a glit. Here and Now. Come on, put your hands together. Owned by Mr. and Mrs. Edwards and S.D. Mahesh, trainer, and also the jockey L. Ravi Kumar. So we have the official results as well on the boards. Have a look at the official results. Many congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Edwards. And now the photo opportunity with all the photographers eagerly awaiting the moment to capture. Here and Now. So photo opportunity, and we have one more race to be conducted. That's at 12:55. Get ready for that race as well. And also the presentation of the feature race trophy as well, the RTC Sports Tourism Trophy as well. At 12:55, so get ready for that as well. And while we get ready for that, we'll be very soon having the presentation of the RTC Sports Tourism Trophy. Ready for all that? Once again, a reminder about the next racing days. Keep your diaries blocked and locked, and remember all the days. Okay, today is 24th February, that's the first day, and 30th of March, Labaramasi Tisvinida, Martu Tisvinida, we have the RTC Dorelia. Visit Sri Lanka Race Day. Then 14th of April, on New Year's Day, we're going to have the prestigious RTC Governors Cup Race Day. And also 28th of April, RTC Magic Million Cup Race Day also is going to happen. So that's the details. Those are the details of the horse racing calendar. So it's a packed calendar for 2024. Pretty exciting. So all this excitement is for you, horse racing enthusiasts who are here from near and far, who are here from overseas countries as well, and our very own Sri Lankans who are here. So you're here because you love horse racing and you love coming to this kind of scenic areas and chilling. So that's exactly what you've done. And while you chill and enjoy each other's company, you have had the privilege and honor to enjoy horse racing as well. So in a few moments, we'll be moving on to the presentation, the trophy presentation. So this is the most important trophy for today, the featured race. And that's the RTC Sports Tourism Trophy, which will be presented shortly. And finally, it'll be the final race, which will be happening at 12:55. So get ready for that as well, coming up very soon. So while we get ready for the final race, I have moved a little away from the center area because we have a nice group of bikers called the Bikeaholics. Now, who is the leader of the group? Who is the leader of the group? Bikeaholics, Lokka Kaur. All right, so can we invite the leader of Bikeaholics? Mehe. This way. Towards the bikes. Abhi bikes lagatama. So, then look up for Bikeaholics. Katte then look Sadhya. We have very attractive set of bikes. How many members do you have with this group?
With about 25 active members, and there are about hangouts about 50 plus.
All right. So today, how many are taking part in this tour?
This tour is actually every year we organize a family ride. So this is our family ride, but we have about 13 to 14 bikes, but there are 25 bikes. Others have not come yet.
Right. So may I know your name, please?
My name is Vimal.
Vima. So you're the president of or the chief of Bikeaholics, huh?
Yeah, I'm the president of the club. Yeah.
So, like, how often do you travel, and what is the extent of travel generally?
Actually, let's say this month was a very busy month. Every weekend we had few events, and this was our first official tour under our calendar. So like every month we do about 4 to 5 rides. Normally we are a working crowd, so weekends and holidays we definitely ride.
Super stuff. Super machines and a super group of people. Let's put our hands together for Bikeaholics. Thank you very much for being here and coming to the race course in Norele. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the tour. Enjoy the rest of the ride. Thank you. Trophies as well. Get ready for the trophy presentation as well, which is coming up soon. red ring with the officials and the owners and the riders. So we are getting ready for the final race of RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024, sponsored by Edwards Collection. And the final race is called the Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy. Get ready. Very soon the runners and riders will come onto the track, and then we begin the race, the final race. So while we get ready for the final race, once again we remind you about the next racing day. The very next one is 30th of March, the next one. The immediate next one is 30th of March, and that's called the RTC Dorelia Tourism Race Day. So hope you're ready for the final one. So today was good, and today we had 4 races. The Yes 101 Challenge Trophy, Hillrise Villa and Stables Trophy, RTC Sports Tourism Trophy, the featured race, and also finally this one, which is called the Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy. So once again, many congratulations to the officials, the executive committee, Attorney at Law Panduka Kirtinanda, and also Secretary and Chief Executive Officer Ryota Hakaria, and Treasurer Mr. Nisita Rupusingha, and Refan Razin, a committee member. And also we say thank you to Cyrus Jimadan, the Chairman of Stipendiary Stewards, Mr. R. Manjunath, the Chief Stipendiary Steward and Senior Handicapper, and also Mr. G.S. Harsha, the Clerk of Scales, and also the race caller, the commentator, and also Dr. K. Nizarantha, the veterinary consultant. And also we say thank you to the 2 judges, Dr. Enekayan Bits and Noah Fernando, and also the official photographers Sagar Lakmal Dimel and Samira Perez. Thank you to all the officials, runners, and riders very soon to come onto the track. And this is race 4. According to the racing cards, we should be having 4 runners vying for the prestigious Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy. We'll be having Legendary Princess, Cosmic Feeling, The Crack of Dawn, and The Fabulous Show. So that's what the race card says, and let's find out how it's going to happen. Legendary Princess, owned by Edward Stables. A Cosmic Feeling, owned by Mrs. Dagmar Wall. Crack of Dawn, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Edwards. And also Fabulous Show, owned by Mr. Gamini Jayaratna and Mrs. Chamari Jayaratna.
Thank you, Mr. Clifford. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the last race of the day, that is the Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy for Class 2 horses, horses rated 40 to 60, and distance to run over 1400 meters. Patrons, let me take you through the card. Here are the details of the runners. Horse number 1 is Legendary Princess, Win Legend out of Terra Nova, running in the colors of Edward Stables. It is trained by S.D. Mahesh and ridden by L. Ravi Kumar. Number 2 in the card is Cosmic Feeling, Dean's Kitten out of Shanley, Babe Mare 8-year-old, running in the colors of Mr. Dagmar Hole, trained by S.D. Mahesh and ridden by jockey Akash Agarwal. Number 3 in the card is Crack of Dawn, King Dhaka out of Jingle Bells, running in the colors of Mr. and Mrs. Edwards, trained by S.T. Mahesh and ridden by P.S. Kaviraj. Number 4 is Fabulous Show, Chestnut Mare 8-year-old, runner out of Zariba, owned by Mr. Gamini Jairatne and Mrs. Chamari Jairatne, trained by S.V. Madhya Lagan and ridden by jockey P. Vikram. These are the 4 runners lined up for the 4th race, that is the Sunday Time Super Challenge Trophy. We can see all the 4 runners circling in the paddock. Trainers are giving instructions for the jockeys for the race. Any moment they'll make their way towards the starting gates.
She moves like she don't care. Smooth as silk, cool as air. Ooh, it makes you wanna cry. She doesn't know your name, and your heart beats like a subway train. Ooh, it makes you wanna die. Ooh, don't you wanna take her?
Here we have all the 4 runners making their way towards the starting gates as they go past the grandstand now. Number 1, which is Legendary Princess, running in the colors of Edward Stables. Next, followed by number 2, Cosmic Feeling, running in the colors of Mr. Dagmar's Hole. Number 3, that is Crack of Dawn, running in the colors of Mr. and Mrs. Edwards. And the horse number 4, that is Fabulous Show, owned by Mr. Gamini Jairatne and Mr. Samari Jairatne. 4 runners making their way towards the 1400 meter marker. This is the race for class 2, that is horses rated 40 to 60. Winner will take home trophy and plus a Sri Lankan rupees 65,000. Except for Fabulous Show, remaining 3 runners are being walked towards the starting gates with the handlers. Fabulous Show is being trotted towards the starting gates. All the four runners have
She's
reached
crazy
the starting
like.
stall. Fabulous Show is the first one to reach, then followed by Crack of Dawn, then comes Legendary Princess, and now approaching the gates is Cosmic Feeling. Four runners will be circled behind the starting stalls. Loading operations may commence any moment from now. All the runners are ready behind the gates. This is the fourth race and the last concluding race. That is the Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy for horses of Class 2, rated 40 to 60. The first one to be tried will be Blindfolded Crack of Dawn. I beg your pardon, that will be number 1, Legendary Princess. Blinds have been put on Legendary Princess. Legendary Princess is being walked inside the gates. Legendary Princess gets in. Next one being tried is Fabulous Show. Fabulous Show gets in quietly. The remaining two runners are Crack of Dawn and Cosmic Feeling. Blinds have put on Crack of Dawn to be tried now. Blindfolded Crack of Dawn gets in. 3 runners inside the gates and waiting for the last runner, number 2, Cosmic Feeling. Cosmic Feeling is being tried and gets in. All the 4 runners almost completed the line. Waiting for the starter's call for the 4th race, the last race of the day. Gates open and they're away and racing for the 4th race of the day. Losing a kick about 4-5 lengths at the start was Cosmic Feeling. As they go past the Municipal Council building, it continues to be Legendary Princess, the leader, from Crack of Dawn and Fabulous Show. Tailing the field is Cosmic Feeling. As they come to visibility, it's Crack of Dawn, the leader, by about 2 lengths in front of Fabulous Show. Then comes 4 to 5 lengths behind is Legendary Princess, and tailing the field is Cosmic Feeling. As they approach the Nanoya Junction and go past it at the moment, it's Crack of Dawn, the leader, by about 4 lengths in front of Fabulous Show, followed by Legendary Princess, and tailing the field is Cosmic Feeling. They approach the last 600 meters now. It continues to be Crack of Dawn by about 4 lengths in front of Legendary Princess and Fabulous Show, making their way together, and running last at that stage is Cosmic Feeling. Round the turn and into the straight. Final 400 meters to go. It's Crack of Dawn still the leader. Now being chased on the outside by Legendary Princess and Fabulous Show. Inside the last 300 meters, it's Crack of Dawn, the leader, still continues to hold the lead by about 4-5 lengths in front of the field, and Crack of Dawn wins the race by about 4-5 lengths in front of Legendary Princess, then followed by Fabulous Show, and tailing the field was Cosmic Feeling. Here we have the winner veterans for the Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy, that is Crack of Dawn, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Edwards, trained by S.D. Mahesh and ridden by P.S. Kaviraj. Congratulations to the owners and connections. Crack of Dawn will be the winner for the 4th and last day, that is the Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy. Over to you, Clifford.
Thank you, Marshall. Thank you very much. We're done with the final race. The Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy. And what a super run by Crack of Dawn. And we're waiting for the official results. And while we wait for the official result, we'll be taking the winning moments capture as well. So keep focusing on to the right in front of you, the area right in front of you. And soon after this, we'll be having the trophy presentation. Get ready for the trophy presentation as well. But before all that, we need to have Crack of Dawn coming to the center right before you. And then we'll be taking the winning photographs with the owners of Crack of Dawn, Mr. and Mrs. Edwards, and also trained by S.D. Mahesh, and the winning jockey PK Kaviraj. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the winners. Crack of Dawn. So very soon, Crack of Dawn will come right in front of you. And then it's going to be photo time. And thereafter, we will be moving on to the trophy presentation. There you go. The official results have come. Number 3, Crack of Dawn, winning the Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy as well. And congratulations to the first runner-up, Legendary Princess, and also to the second runner-up, Fabulous Show. So it's been a fabulous day, the RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024, sponsored by Edwards Collection. So get ready for the finale, and that's the finale, will be the presentation of the trophies. We have 2 trophies to be presented, and once again, remember the next racing day. What's the day? 30th of March. Keep that in mind, 30th of March. Get ready for more action. Right. There we see the Crack of Dawn approaching the photo capturing area. How come you're so silent? Come on, people. Wake up, make some noise. There you go. Many congratulations. Crack of Dawn, trained by S.D. Mahesh, and the winning jockey P.S. Kaviraj, and the owners, Mr. and Mrs. Edwards. Right, now we have the photo time, photo capture time. Now it's the ideal moment to clap your hands and give another big round of applause for Crack of Dawn. And also many congratulations to the owners and trainers and riders of the other runners as well. Congratulations. So, we're done with the races and we're now getting ready for the trophy presentation. I believe we are ready for the trophy presentation. So we are now going to invite our presentation party in a moment. So we'll have a little bit of music as we're getting ready for the trophy presentation. So stay where you are. Trophy presentation will happen shortly. Let's have some music from Mark Du. And after we are ready with the trophy presentation, we'll tell you, and that'll be coming up in the next couple of minutes. So get ready. So what a great day it's been. The RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024, sponsored by Edwards Collection. And a big thank you to our sponsor, Edwards Collection. Let's put our hands together for Edwards Collection. And that's a huge collection of luxury villas in Sri Lanka. And we're talking of Villa Mayorana in Ahangama, the Sandals Valapitia, Family House in Galle Fort, the Frangipani Tree in Talpe, the Far Pavilion in Pindavala, the Hermitage in Kandy, Hillrise, Norelia, and Chatsworth Tea Estate Bungalow in Kandy. That's the luxury villas belonging to the Edwards Collection, the sponsors. Okay, we also would like to say a big thank you to our partners. We had great partnerships. The official print media partner is the Vijay Group of newspapers. Thank you very much. The official online digital media partner, Newswire, and also Yamu. The official news partner is News First, and also the official radio partner, Yes 101. The official television partner, TV1, and the hospitality partner, Hillrise, Noleria, and Blackpool, and also our sponsor, Edwards Collection. A big thank you to our sponsors as well, and once again saying a big thank you to our executive committee, the driving force behind the success of the Royal Turf Club. And a big thank you to the President, Attorney at Law Panduka Kirtinanda, the Secretary and CEO, Rioto Hakaria, Nisita Rupasinghe, the Treasurer, Refan Razin, Committee Member, and also Cyrus J. Madan, Chairman of Stipendary Stewards, and also Mr. R. Manjunath, the Chief Stipendary Steward, and also a Senior Handicapper, and also Mr. G.S. Harsha, the Clerk of Scales, and also the race caller or the commentator, and also Dr. K. Nizananta, the veterinary consultant, and also not forgetting our official photographers, Sagar Lakmal Dimel and Samira Perez. Sponsored by Edwards Collection. Right, we're now going to invite our presentation party. Well, our presentation party will comprise of our chief guest this morning and afternoon, Mr. Chalaka Gajabahu, the chairman of the Sri Lanka Tourism Promotion Bureau, And we'll be inviting a couple of people to accompany our chief guest, Mr. Nisita Rupasinghe, the treasurer of RTC, the Royal Turf Club. And also, we would like to invite Mr. R. Manjunath, the chief stipendary steward, and also the senior handicapper. And also we invite Dr. Irakam Pitts and also Noah Fernando, the judges. We also would like to invite you. And also Mr. Mahinda Dunampagamage, the former mayor of Norelia. Put your hands together for the presentation party. We're going to initially present the Sunday Times. We also would like to invite the General Manager of the Grand Hotel, Mr. Abbas as well. And we are now going to firstly present the Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy. So representing the Vijay newspapers, we are delighted to have with us the travel editor for Sunday Times and the Daily Mirror, Mr. Sanath Veerasurya. That's the travel man. We'd like to invite the travel man also on stage. Thank you to the Vijay newspapers and also Sunday Times and the Daily Mirror. We also would like to invite Dr. K. Nizanantha, the veterinary consultant, also to join us. So, yes, so we are ready with the presentation party. Right. Firstly, we're going to present the Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy. The trophy will be presented by our chief guest, and the dummy check will be presented by Mr. Sanath Veerasurya, the travel editor for Sunday Times and the Daily Mirror. Trophy to be presented by our chief guest. All right, race number 4, the Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy with a super run, with a super lead there. Congratulations, Crack of Dawn. Let's put our hands together for Crack of Dawn, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Edwards. Trainer S.D. Mahesh and jockey P.S. Kaviraj. Appudina, Tapputa, Barakalla, Rahakalla, Vedikalla, Logukalla, Gandra, come on, get it louder. Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy. Keep the applause going. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Applause, 3, 4. Many congratulations. The Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy winner, Crack of Dawn. And what a crack of a race that was. A super lead there and a very convincing win by Crack of Dawn. Congratulations to the winning jockey P.S. Kaviraj, S.D. Mahesh, the trainer, and also the winner, Mr. and Mrs. Edwards. Many congratulations. A couple of moments for our photographers. Keep looking at the cameras. Smile and hold the smile. Keep the applause going. Remember, you're going live on Facebook and also on YouTube channel of the Royal Turf Club. So keep the spirits high. Keep smiling. Keep looking at the cameras. Not yet done. Are we done? Not yet. Not yet. All right. The winning jockey. We're waiting for P.S. Kaviraj. Kaviraj, are you there? Quickly, we'd like to have you, because this win is greatly your part as well. The winning jockey of Crack of Dawn, Kaviraj, are you there? Kaviraj, can we have you super fast? So this is the Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy, the last race that was run at the RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024, sponsored by Edwards Collections. And we are now, in a moment, we'll be presenting the RTC Sports Tourism Trophy. That's the final presentation, but we're waiting for Kaviraj. That's the man behind the winning run of Crack of Dawn. So this photo will not be complete if we do not have Kaviraj in the photo. That's the winning jockey. Put your hands together for Kaviraj. All right, smile, cameras, action. Keep smiling, keep looking at the cameras. The proud moment for the Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy winner, Crack of Dawn. Keep looking at the cameras. Keep looking at the cameras. Smile, smile, smile. Hold the smile. Hold the smile. Keep smiling. Keep smiling. Keep smiling. Not yet done. Not yet done. We are done. We request the presentation party to remain. We thank the winners and we say a big thank you to Mr. Sanath Veerasuri. Thank you very much. Representing the Vijay newspapers. Our presentation party will remain. Right. So we're getting ready for the final presentation. And I would say our son Pradhanaya, the presentation of the featured trophy, the RTC Sports Tourism Trophy. So we'll be having our chief guest who will be presenting the trophy, and the dummy check will be presented by Mr. Mahinda Durambekamaige, the former mayor of Nuwara. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final presentation. The Gahanapulon Luku Apudi Gahanwana for the winner of RTC Sports Tourism Trophy here and now. Congratulations. Pudi Hasgada, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Edwards, and the trainer S.D. Mahesh, and the jockey L. Ravi Kumar. Well, put it 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here and now. Here and now is the winner of the RTC Sports Tourism Trophy, the featured race at the RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024, sponsored by Edwards Collections. So we'd like to invite the winning owner, Mr. and Mrs. Edwards, and the trainer, S.D. Mahesh, and the jockey, L. Ravi Kumar. Can we have the winning combination on stage? A trophy presented by Mr. Chalak Gajabahu, our chief guest, and the dummy check will be presented by Mr. Mahinda Durambekamaige. All right, many congratulations. Appudiya nang apide ahunne. Tapondak barakalla dimu appudiya. After all, this is the featured race of today, the RTC Sports Tourism Trophy. And all these actions sponsored by Edwards Collection. Many congratulations to Here and Now, owned by Mrs. Edwards, trained by S.D. Mahesh, and the winning jockey L. Ravi Kumar. Many congratulations. We request our chief guest to kindly remain on stage, Mr. Gajabahu, just for a few moments. Thank you once again on behalf of the Royal Turf Club for being present here. And also, you as the chairman of the Sri Lanka Tourism Promotions Bureau, we know that the current conducive situation, politically as well as economically in Sri Lanka, has become very, very conducive for tourism in Sri Lanka. And what are your plans for the future of tourism? And also, in this context, sports tourism in Sri Lanka.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and congratulations to all the winners here today and the other participants. I'd like to personally thank the Edwards team for doing this beautiful job, and the Turf Club here in Nuwara. And former mayor, thank you very much for all your support and logistics making this happen. And these two lovely ladies, I promise you I'm going to be there next week to see you. Then again, this is an amazing opportunity where Sri Lanka was in 2022 and where we are in 2024. Clifford, like you asked us, right now Sri Lanka is fully packed and fully jammed up. You know, you can see whether you talk about sports or whether you talk about the destinations in Sri Lanka. See Nuwara like this right now in February is a positive sign. Down South is fully booked. Cultural Triangle is booked. All the destinations in Sri Lanka is happening. We had an amazing recovery last year with almost 1.5 million tourists, and this year's target is 2.3 million minimum and a max of 2.5 million. There are a lot of projects happening. There's a Legends Sports Tourism cricket tournament going to happen in March this year with a lot of legends coming into Sri Lanka, and a lot of other. We are going to have a water festival on 31st of March to show what water sports can do for the country. And of course, this is high-end tourism. With Royal Turf Club, and then races like this, because we have a 2029. I think you mentioned this before also. We have a vision in 2028, 2029 to achieve a target of 5 million, and that 5 million we need to have the 2.5 million, the upper segment as well. It's not going to happen overnight to go get from $160 per night to $500 a tourist will spend. We need infrastructure, we need logistics, we need sustainability in Sri Lankan tourism, and a place like Royal Turf Club can play a huge role in sustainability as well, and Nuwara is a sustainable destination. So I think, said and done, I don't want to talk so much. We have shown results with a young and energetic Minister of Tourism. Now he has sports in his hand as well. I think sports, tourism and youth affairs goes very well together. So under his guidance, We are going to take this forward, and it's going to be very positive. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. That's our chief guest, Mr. Chalaka Gajagawa, Chairman of Sri Lanka Tourism Promotion Bureau. Thank you, chief guest, sir. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen on stage. Thank you very much. So with this, we come to the end of the RTC Sports Tourism Race Day 2024. So we had 4 races. We started with Yes 101 Challenge Trophy, the Hillrise Villa and the Stables Trophy. Then we have the RTC Sports Tourism Trophy, the featured race. Then we have the Sunday Times Super Challenge Trophy. So once again, to each and every one of you present here at the racecourse in Norelia, thank you very much for coming. And also for everyone watching us live on Facebook Live and also on YouTube Live on the Royal Turf Club. Thank you very much for getting connected. And don't forget, Amta Karandipa, the next racing day is, next race day, the next one is 30th of March 2024 in Labanamase, and that racing day is called the RTC Norelia Tourism Race Day. And just to quickly run through the other race days as well. 7th of April, Visit Sri Lanka Race Day. 14th of April, that's the big one. The RTC Governors Cup Race Day. And 28th of April, RTC Magic Million Cup Race Day. So that's going to be a racing calendar that's going to be packed. And also, as our chief guest mentioned, a very positive vibe from Sri Lanka, because Sri Lanka has become one of the finest hotspots in terms of tourism. And we hope and pray that sports tourism, like horse racing, will add a lot of impetus to sports tourism in Sri Lanka. So, ladies and gentlemen, signing off from the racecourse here in Norelia, Little England. My name is Clifford, and it was a pleasure talking to you live on the live stream, and also talking to you, all you wonderful people in the racecourse in Norelia. Aibuan Jaiwa.